actually cause and effect is linked. That is what is karma.
That point I want to clarify.
அது கொடுங்க அவர்கிட்ட.
In cause and effect, you said like our lives are generally all predetermined. Our life is all predetermined. Every thought is predetermined.
Every atom, every cell, every force
is predetermined.
Yeah.
So then cause and effect, like how do we, like humans also with the thing of discrimination, good and right. If everything is predetermined, then there's no question of discrimination. Because everything is there. Whatever is good is already there. That is only we're going to think. What is bad, that's only we're going to think.
See,
then where's the choice? Where's the discrimination?
See, when there are two things, good and bad, definitely discrimination also comes along with that.
So we have the choice.
No, it is not choice. You will have to take side on the good only. Take the side of good only. Oh.
But even that we are not, like, every thought is predetermined, then we don't have choice to take, no?
This V, no? This V. V is also the movement of cause and effect. You are actually dissociating that V or I as if he is beyond all this cause and effect, and he is now trying to be away from cause and effect because including him, the very chooser is the product of cause and effect. See, already this question also, no, already predetermined. Already predetermined. Sir, we are conditioned by time, our lives, right? Our lives are conditioned by time. We have a particular span of life. On one fine day, the breath goes, right? The life falls. And beyond that also, this cosmos moves. This will be going on moving. We are assuming different forms. This we assuming breaking of the head with whether I am conditioned by a cause, whether I have a free will. Everything is also already a conditioned questioning that arises in you.
So that's only differentiate between a human and an animal.
Yes, it differentiates. But it basically one, no. It differentiates. In what way it differentiates? You have the sixth sense called intellect. So none of the animals have it. They don't have it. Only you have that intellect, with which you are actually looking at how the intelligence manifests itself in all this universe, be it in an amoeba or to the level of a human being with a clear-cut intellect, right? The intellect only understands. Intellect is already preconditioned. It is the movie has already been taken. You are already caught in the show. You are one in the role.
That's also for the animals, no?
No. If you have an intellect which represents the full chip or the original intelligence, you should not die. Wherever that glows, there cannot be death, there cannot be disappearance, appearance. This cannot happen. See, we are clearly coming to realize or face to face know that which is original intelligence and that which are all reflected. Everything is reflected here, including whatever our ideas or free will or conditioned causes and effects. Everything is a flow, marching, reflecting in that. Even the medium where it reflects, that is mind, also belongs to it. Everything belongs to it. In and out only that pervades. Because you have taken yourself to be that location, that physical body, all the confusions arise. See, you are isolating yourself from the whole flow and asking this question that how come we can discriminate? Where is the question of discrimination at all? Where is the question of attaining something at all? We are not trying to attain something else apart from this flow at all. Because intelligence is, easiness and intelligence are one and the same. That easiness never takes form. These things we should be very clear cut in our understanding. I will today take a very specific verse. Bhagavan Ramana Maharishi. He says, Jada udal nan ennad. That is this inert body. Inert. Body is inert. That is why in deep sleep, no one is there. No one is there in the sleep. No trace of cognition, no trace of any identification remains there. You cannot call it whether existence or non-existence because there is no perspectival intelligence or the reflected intelligence, the so-called mind or intellect does not exist. Where do you come into picture? You means what is it? Body and mind, right? Where does it come from? What is the abode? What is the platform? An animal, a cow, where does it exist? You tell me. Psychologically, where does it exist? It has a physical form like us. Does it have a psychological center? Does it have a psychological center?
It doesn't have.
Full of responses only. Sensory responses are stimuli. What else is there in that animal? But here, there no identification with the body. Here, you have identified originally, fundamentally with that physical structure and goes on attributing so many things for it. Say I am an educated person, my brother is not that educated, I am looking good, I am capable, I am good, I have no bad habit. Wow, so many things you put with I, so many things. List everything. To what that I here represents? I am a good man. What does it represent? I am an artist. What does it represent? I am learned. What does it represent?
Ego.
Huh? Ego. So what is that ego? What is that ego? A subtle thinking process, thinking itself to be that physical organism, that location, right? What those words represent? They are very thought of one's own personal imaginations. What do they say? What do they communicate directly? You have taken yourself to be that physical organism and with that psychological thinking powers behind it, right? What are those powers? All are identifications with your psychological qualities or characters or physical possessions or relationships with the world. Relationship is with other beings, other human beings, relatives, also with the whole of the world as a society, also with the whole of the things which appear there, be it animate or inanimate. See, the whole earth revolves. That is the free will. It revolves on its axis. and it also has an orbit to revolve around the sun. So all the planets move around the sun. They are all mechanically already in revolutions. Where is the question of free will for the whole of the cosmos here? Everything is in flux, from an atom to a star. This is the misconception that is created by thinking. Thinking has gained too much importance in our lives, moment to moment, waking state. We have taken it to be real. We are thoughts. Not simply it's a sound or a word that passes in our mind. It is we. When I say, I can't do that, all your past with that conviction says that. It is not normal. A thought, you have injected it to be yourself. You have become that. That is why at the moment of, every fear is directly or indirectly, it is connected to the death. Someday the whole structure also is going to collapse. It is going to go away. That is always there in the back of the mind, in all thoughts. That is why always there is anxiety. Time is constantly created by our thinking. Time, by thinking we create time. And the same compulsion that we have created as time compels more thinking, creates more thinking. Isn't it? சீக்கிரம் முடிக்கணும் நம்ம தாட்ல என்னவோ பண்ணணும்ன்ற மாதிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா? டாக்டர் சீக்கிரம் ஊசி போடுங்க, சீக்கிரம் எனக்கு இந்த வியாதி போகணும், சீக்கிரம் போகணும்னு மைண்ட் அவசரப்படுது. ஏன் அவசரப்படுது? எல்லாத்துக்குமே அவசரப்படுது. சீக்கிரம் அங்கே போகணும், சீக்கிரம் படிச்சிடணும், சீக்கிரம் வாழ்ந்துடணும், இல்லாட்டி என்னவோ போயிட்டு போகுது. புரியுதா? Something is going to go. That fear is constant. Because thought is an illusion that knows, inherently it knows, that whole group also goes away with the body. That is what the basic misconception the thought creates. Whole cosmos is mechanical, cause and effect. Every moment of our climate, you see, today it was very hot. So many causes. They say concurrent causes and conditions always work for an event. Concurrent causes and conditions are always there. We have been seeing the seed which I am holding in my palm, that is representing millennia. Is it not the physical moment? That is what we are talking about. Complete past is here in this seed form. This is the essence of the past ancestors, and this is going to be this is going to leave so many in the line in time. And what is this? A conceptless existence. Who says it is in time? For verbal, see, I am explaining, I am describing about existence through our way of thinking. That is why I brought that, right? It doesn't communicate anything at all. It doesn't say anything at all. The whole existence doesn't say anything at all. It is there for our. This is what is jnana. This is what is understanding. See, you are caught in the flow. You are in the queue. Why? There are people behind you, and there are people ahead of you also. So you cannot take a different route at all. Already the route is carved out, which is hidden to you, because you have taken yourself to be something, the original thing. You saw that it is not at all existing. You never know there exists something, one intelligence alone. These are all simply reflections. These are all inert things. None of your thoughts is intelligent. No thought is intelligent. However furiously, cleverly, eruditely, scholarly you think. It is in no way related to this cosmos at all. In fact, a human being's thought is the only non-entity which is not here, which is in no way connected to the cosmic flow rhythm.
It's apart from that.
It stands, it always isolates itself. It always isolates itself. It thinks it has some individuality. நான் என்னோடது, என்னோட ஐடியா, என்னுடைய டிராயிங், என்னுடைய ஸ்கில், என் புள்ள, என் பொண்ணு, என் வீடு, என் கார், என் நீட்னஸ், என் நாலேஜ். எல்லாரும் ஸ்பெஷல் 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 ஸ்பெஷல். ஃபண்டமெண்டல்ஸே தெரியாம ஸ்பெஷல். அதை பத்தி அந்த நேச்சர் தெரியணும்ல. கரண்ட் ஷாக் அடிக்கும், கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாது. ரா கரண்ட் ஷாக் அடிக்கும். அதை கேப்சூல் போட்டு அந்த வயர்ல இன்சுலேட் பண்ணாம இருந்தால் ஷாக் அடிக்குது. வயர் ஷாக் அடிக்கல, அதுக்குள்ள பாஸ் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கிற கரண்ட் ஷாக் அடிக்குது. புரியுதா? அத போல இங்க எல்லா காலத்திலையும் எல்லா இடத்துலையும் ஏதோ ஒன்று இருந்துட்டே இருக்கு. அது இல்லாம இங்க மெக்கானிக்கல் ஆக்ஷன்ஸ் எப்படி நடக்கும்? இங்க வர கரண்ட் எந்த கிரிட்ல இருந்து வருதோ, மேட்டூர்ல இருந்து வருதோ, வேற ஏதானும் தெர்மல் ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ்ல இருந்து வருதோ, எங்கேயோ ஆரம்பிச்சது தானே. இப்போ நம்ம பேசுறத கூட அதை ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு. அந்த மாதிரி இங்க உங்களுடைய பிளட்டா இருக்கிறது அதுதான். ஒவ்வொரு செல்லும் இட் அண்டர்கோஸ் கம்ப்ளீட் பர்த், சஸ்டனன்ஸ், டெத் அண்ட் ரீஃபார்மேஷன், ரீஜெனரேஷன். இந்த மாதிரி போயிட்டே இருக்கு. இது ஒரு ஆர்பிட்ல போயிட்டே இருக்கு. பிசிக்கல் ஆர்பிட் ஒன்று போயிட்டே இருக்கு. புரியுதா? அந்த பிசிக்கல் ஆர்பிட்டே சைக்கலாஜிக்கல் ஃப்ளோக்கு. சைக்கலாஜிக்கல் ஃப்ளோ இன் அண்ட் அவுட் இருக்கு. பிசிக்கல் localized, because mind only has made it that I am this, I have to go there. Even that is not there in existence. Going and coming are all you are not doing it, right? So psychological orbit is moment to moment. It is like signals, just like how the towers are there. They receive the signal and discharge those signals to the relative SIM cards and mobile phones. The same way, you, according to your conditionings or vasanas, this is what they say, vasanas, impressions, registrations. What is a vasana?
Past impressions.
Huh?
Past impressions.
Past impressions. But what is the nature of one vasana? One vasana. Something, say some people are left-handed. This is a vasana. Moment to moment, we are actually, vasanas manipulate our way of living, expressing, acting, behaving, thinking. For Chennai's climate, it sweats a lot for everyone. That is what is the vasana or the climate of this place. It affects everyone, no? Similarly, we have been with so many conditionings, we have taken them to be real. That is why they caught hold of you. Thoughts are children of barren women. In other words, we are children of barren women. The moment barren, where is the question of children? This is how we are attracting them. We are without any understanding about it. We are plucking them, taking them as ourselves. How? See, it is like this is a book. Okay. You think this book itself is transmitting intelligence. The very object is a certain specification, certain height, certain number of papers, certain breadth and depth, weight, everything put together. Is this is this transmitting any intelligence to you? Or something beyond this black dotted letters, a theme? Which is intelligence in this book? What is intelligence in this book? Is it the quantity? Thought is a quantity. The moment I say quantity, it has so many dimensions, no? Right? In the place in which where I hold this book, in the same place another book cannot come and be there. This is the place it occupies. That is how each of our thought is in our mind. It is the tendency. That is what the word they use for vasanas. Tendency. From where does the word come? Tendency. Tend exact change. This is what they write in the counter. Tender exact change. What is this tendering? Be ready with the exact change. Isn't it? If it is a platform ticket is 3 rupees, mostly you will be having a 5 rupee or maximum 10 rupees. Isn't it? Be with that 3 rupees. You need 1 2 rupee coin and 1 rupee coin. This is tendering exact change, right? Tending means what? You are growing a plant. What do you do for tending? As it grows, accordingly you provide the space, remove the obstacles, remove the weeds. As it is inclined, see, it is always following the route of the sun's rays, any plant. If it is not there, you try to provide that. You see that it gets somewhere the sunlight. You put that part in front where the sunlight falls. You are tending it, no? The same thing is attending. Attending, at-tending, attender. Who is an attender? What does he do? He is there at the entrance of the room for the call of the boss. The moment he presses the bell, he is ready to attend him. He is ready with his needs. A hotel attendant, a restaurant attendant, what does he do? Exactly, he serves food, he waits at a corner, exactly, he continues to watch you as you finish the food. He slowly comes nearby you and asks, what else you want, sir? If water is running short, pour the water, fill the water again, refill it. He does everything, attending. Like this, it has become without any knowledge, with this cover, that is with the ignorance, always behind everything. See, the very thought is ignorance. The arisal of thought is ignorance. It's not that after that treating it and removing it or doing something with the thought is not removing ignorance. The very arisal is ignorance. What is the way to handle thoughts? First of all, you should know thought itself is not real. That is the way to deal it. That means I myself is not real. Through this station or through this restaurant or a place, lodge, visitors come and go. In a station, trains from different nooks and corners of the country, they come and pass by. The same way, anything from any remote past to the near past, from the near past, that passes by. You can't do anything at all. You have nothing to do. Simply realizing this fact constantly. That is what. That is also, there is no center that realizes this fact. There is no center. It is a misunderstanding that we have taken the platform to be something intelligent. And whatever that passes on that platform. See, it is my idea, how do you say that it is wrong? That is how we argue and debate. It is I who have given the suggestion. How do you say that it went wrong? Please explain me all this. Because you are caught in, see, for physical world, for the material world, for the material transactions, thoughts are definitely helping. But fundamentally, the hoarder or the abode that cognizes each thought itself arises with that thought. The seen and the seer arises together. They arise together. The word, the sound and the listener, they arise together. It is a conditioned reaction. And here only the discrimination comes. This discrimination leads you this knowledge. What knowledge? So everything is insubstantial. Fundamentally they have nothing. See, you and this empty, suppose you are sitting alone in this room and before your entry into this room, the room was empty itself. The same, if you feel the same emptiness of the room inside you also, what's the problem in this? In directly perceiving the truth as it is. Ego doesn't allow this because this is what is conditioning. See, it is not what you say. What do you say? You say that nothing exists. That is what this means. The ego will not permit this. This deception or the as if the statement of the truth, the revelation of the truth, completely knocks off your material existence.